Hello, my name is Rachel, and today I'll be taking you through a stress relief flow. If you don't have time to practice with me right now, feel free to add this to your watch later and practice with me later on. And if you love this outfit, it's custom made by us, so check out the shelf below to get one of your own. We're going to start seated today, so go ahead and get into a comfortable seat at the top of the mat. Close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take another deep breath here and exhale. Now with your next inhale, I want you to look up overhead, bringing the arms overhead to touch. And exhale, bringing the palms through the chest. Inhale, arms up. And exhale through the heart center. Just doing that a couple more times, moving with your breath. Now go ahead and release that, and we're going to take a twist. So take the left palm over the right knee and bring that right palm back behind you, opening up the chest, and just twist back, looking back at the palms. Come back to center, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time bringing the right palm on the left knee, bringing the left hand back and twisting over towards the left, looking behind you. And you can keep the eyes open or keep them closed. And when you're ready, come back to center, and we're going to take some seated cat-cows. So inhale, and you want to keep your palms on your knees, and as you inhale, open up the chest, look forward, and exhale, curl everything in. And just move through this at your own pace. And now you can start to take circles with those hips, bringing the chest forward and up. And take those circles in the other direction. So this time you're gonna move your way forward, but you're gonna bring the hands over towards the right and fold forward on that right side, bringing the left hips back and feeling a nice stretch in the left hip. And when you're ready, bring the palms over to the left, folding forward over that left knee, bringing that right hip back and getting a nice stretch in that right side of your body this time. When you're ready, bring the hands to center and fold forward. And go ahead and slowly roll on up and come into a butterfly pose. So bringing the bottoms of the feet to touch, you want to make a diamond shape with the legs, and then take your palms over the knees and just press them closer to the mat as far as they can go. And then grab for the feet before slowly making your way forward, releasing the head and breathing into your hips here. And when you're ready, go ahead and slowly roll on up and make your way into a seat. This time you're going to sit in Virasana, back onto the heels, but you're going to go ahead and tuck the toes underneath, making sure that all 10 toes are tucked underneath you before sitting back onto the heels. And if this feels too intense, you could go ahead and grab a block and put it right on top of the heels, sitting back onto that block. But either way, you're going to sit back onto the heels and just hold for a couple of moments here. Getting a nice stretch in the toes. Reminding yourself that we're only here for a couple more moments. When you're ready, come into a tabletop. You can go ahead and pedal out the feet. And tuck the toes once more and make your way back into a downward facing dog. Since this is our first down dog today, go ahead and pedal out the feet. Shake the hips from side to side if that feels good. And with your next inhale, you're going to look forward, come into a plank pose, and then exhale, bring the knees down, lower the chest to the mat, and you're going to set up for Cobra here. So untuck the toes and bring the palms to the sides of the chest, bend the elbows, and with your next inhale, slowly come on up for Cobra. And hold for a couple of breaths here. Before slowly lowering back down onto the mat. Come up one more time. And lower. And now we're going to do a little flow here. So this time you're going to bring the palms out to the side a couple of inches. And you're going to come onto the fingertips, bending the elbows. And with your next inhale, come on up. And exhale, lower. Inhale as you come on up. And exhale, lower. Just do this a couple more times. And with your next exhale, go ahead and lower down onto the belly. And you're going to place your right palm over the left, making a nice little pillow for yourself. And just bring your forehead onto that little pillow. You can shake the hips from side to side if that feels good, massaging the belly. And settle into this pose by just bringing your breath back into its natural pattern and letting yourself fully relax. Now we're gonna come back into that Cobra flow with bent elbows. So as soon as you are all set up, with your next inhale, come on up for Cobra. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, lower. And do this a couple more times at your own pace. And with your next exhale, go ahead and lower down one more time, but this time you're going to bring the left palm over the right. Make a nice little pillow, lower the forehead onto the hands, and just relax. When you're ready, slowly come on up to a tabletop. And we're gonna set up for a child's pose here. So you're gonna bring the knees as wide as the mat, bring the toes to touch, and sit back onto the heels before slowly lowering yourself down, bringing the forehead onto the mat. And letting yourself feel that support from the mat below you, the earth below you. And let that ground be your safety net to fully let go and relax here. When you're ready, go ahead and slowly come on up and make your way onto your back. Once you're there, go ahead and bend the knees and bring the knees into the chest, giving them a nice little squeeze. You can rock from side to side if that feels good. And when you're ready, bring the knees all the way over to the right side of the mat. placing them on the mat for a gentle spinal twist here. Make sure that your shoulders are both planted firmly onto the mat, so make sure that that left shoulder isn't lifting off of the mat. And you can place your right palm over that top knee, bringing both knees closer towards the earth. And either look up or over towards the left side of the room. When you're ready, bring both knees back into the chest, giving them a nice little squeeze. And this time, roll all the way over to the left side of the mat, bringing both knees onto the ground, making sure that both shoulder blades are planted firmly on the mat. And then with your top palm placed on that top knee, bringing both knees closer towards the earth. And close your eyes and breathe here. Now when you're ready, bring both knees back into the center of your chest for one last little hug. And then we're gonna come into Supta Baddha Konasana. So you're gonna bring the bottoms of the feet to touch and spread both knees out to the side. And then grab your blocks, and you want to put one block underneath each knee for support. And you can either bring both palms onto your belly or open up your arms to the sides, opening up the chest. And you can either stay right here for your final resting pose or make your way into a traditional Shavasana. When you're ready, slowly go ahead and wiggle the fingers and the toes. If you're still in Supta Baddha Konasana, you can bring your blocks out to the side of the mat, straighten out the legs. And take whatever stretch you need to bring yourself back. And when you're ready, keeping the eyes closed in whichever way you want to get there, make your way into a comfortable seated position. Go ahead and bring the palms to touch at the center of the chest, bowing in gratitude for yourself and for this practice. Namaste. Bye. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you want to continue to practice with us and you want more yoga videos or fitness videos, feel free to check out our Yoga Plus app. And if you want to get an outfit like this of your own, feel free to check out the shelf below. Bye. See you next time.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the pose library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.